Hey Stash fans, welcome to the Mully Stash Show. It's Monday and it's, I don't know, probably about 9:10 or so. I know the video's coming late and that's okay, and since it's Monday, you know it's time for another drink. So some good news is my dog went to the vet. She finally got that cone collar off, and I don't think she's ever enjoyed getting her neck and behind her ears scratched as much as she has her whole life, and she is loving it, so she's doing really good. That's awesome. So I decided Mondays are the perfect day for drink. Well, most days are a good day for drink, but today is a really good day for a drink. So today I'm going to make a gin and tonic, or a G&T, or I suppose if you want to be a little more gangsta, it could be gin and juice, whatever, same concept. Actually it's not, because a gimlet is gin and juice and soda, but a gin and tonic, or a G&T, is actually gin and tonic. A little history of the gin and tonic. Back in the 1700s, when the British East India Army was in India and other tropical regions, they were getting malaria, and a doctor discovered that quinine would actually reverse the effects of malaria. So they started putting quinine in water, and voila, tonic water. However, they found tonic water was really, really bad, so fast forward many years to the 1900s, and one of the officers of the army decided, well, let's start putting it with their ration of gin and some lime and a little bit of sugar to make it a little more palatable, and they did, and it became awesome. And in fact, it's so awesome that October 19th is official gin and tonic day, so hopefully every October 19th we can kick back and have a gin and tonic. Now what's really interesting about a gin and tonic is together they're both very bitter. Tonic is pretty bad. I enjoy it, but a lot of people don't. And gin also is, surprisingly, I don't really care for much, except for a gin and tonic. It's a very bitter liquid, but at a molecular level they're quite similar, and they actually combine together and cancel out the bitterness. So I thought that was actually really cool, and they're sort of delicious when you put them together right. There's usually two ratios, 1-to-1 ratio, or a 1-to-3 ratio. I'm going to do the 1-to-3 ratio. Also, garnish is usually lime, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick traditionally. However, in Spanish variations, they use different flavored gin, and then they use fruit to complement that gin, and they use these round balloon glasses to sort of help the aromas and stuff. I don't have a balloon glass. I also don't have a Tollens glass, which is a tall, skinny glass. So I'm going to use the trusty old measuring cup, which good enough to drink out of. So I figured for a 1-to-3 ratio, that's 1 part gin, 3 parts tonic. That means 1/4 cup or 2 ounces gin, and 3/4 cup or 6 ounces tonic. And that is perfectly measured out on this measuring cup. So we will get started. So here we go. I'm not much of a gin drinker, but when I do, I like to use Beefeaters. I don't know why, it's just one I got someday when it was on clearance, and to me it's not as bad as some of the others. A guy I work with, he really likes, he's a gin drinker like all the way, but he likes the Hendrix, something with an H, not sure, I've never had it, but it's pricey. It's up there like Scotch is, so that's probably why, since I'm not a huge gin fan, I'm not going to spend as much on gin as I would on Scotch. So now we just take a lime, cut this up. Oh, looks like I'm going to have some more parts, so I'm going to have some more gin and tonics. So we'll give it a little squeeze, drop it in, and then we're just going to add some ice to it to make it nice and delicious. Hopefully it doesn't splash too much. I have my ice in another measuring cup. As you can see, measuring cups are great all around for everything. They make really interesting wine glasses too. So give this a little stir, and naturally we're going to have to give this a little taste. Mully has definitely outdone himself this time. This is awesome, and definitely make you one of these. And it's a good, crisp, refreshing drink, good for the hot summer nights. It's not a hot summer night, but it's good tonight anyway. It's a Monday night, so it's good for Mondays, it's good for hot days, it's good for malaria, and it's good on October 19th, which is National Gin and Tonic Day. And also, I think I heard a rumor that it's really, really big in London. the gin and tonic is, I think, like the national drink of England. I don't know where I heard that. I don't know if it's true. Maybe. I'm going to actually go look it up. So that's really cool. And I hope you guys learned a little bit about the history. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're not too jealous that you're not drinking this right now with me. If all goes well, next week Monday we will have another cocktail night. I'm not sure, I'm planning on it, and I already have something in mind, so I really hope we get to do it, and I really hope I get to show you that. It's a drink I discovered when I was in Walmart, actually. They had one of those kiosks there that give out free samples, and they had this sample cocktail. I had to show my ID and like sign a thing saying I was of age, and then they let me try it, and I bought all the ingredients there on the spot, and I ran out long ago, but when I was out shopping last night I said, oh, I remembered it, and I went and got some more. Might have been 2 nights or 3 nights ago, I don't know. It's Monday, I don't remember anything before this. Anyway, make sure you like, and if you haven't yet and you like what you see, make sure you hit subscribe. Ooh, I think I might have drank that too fast. And tune in tomorrow for some more of the Mully Stash Show.